Hello, fellow Factorians, and welcome back to my Pyanodons challenge run. During the last episode, I set up quartz crushing with the intent of having Pi 1 join the challenge for real because I could maintain sufficient molten glass to have the thing run properly. And everything did run properly. Almost. Almost. It dipped down to 99.3 for just a second, like half an hour in. And yeah, that counts as a fail. Not a big failure, but rules are rules. So during the hands-off period, I didn't get actually that much done. I blueprinted a little bit more space for windmills, although I don't have too many fish left to build them. And I started looking up at how I would connect my new basic substrate build, which is part of the intent of what I'm going to build next. So let's get to the game. So another failure. This time it was just, I think, due to, well, two things. First of all, I missed a microorganism mine here, so that would have helped out a little bit. But also, I think the Pi 1 just is more spiky than, let's look at both Pi 1 and automation science. Pi 1 is definitely more spiky and intermittent than automation science. So I maintained an average for the last hour until after I got it set up of 115-ish. But yeah. So I'm going to call this Memento Mori down to down to both the missing microorganism mine and also hubris, because I should have checked that graph and maybe gone for a slightly lower target. Anyway, so I'm going to fix that and fix a couple of other things in my build, and then I'm going to come here and start setting up this. This is going to be my empty planter box, full planter box build, and these are going to be caravan-based. So as you can see, I have a bunch of caravan depots, and they are going to direct insert into the inserters, which is great because this is very they require a lot of ash in this case, a lot of bricks in this case, so the direct insertion is a little bit of a UPS benefit. And also it's going to let me use caravans to do a better prioritization of my bricks and ash, which have always been a little bit of a hassle in terms of getting them prioritized correctly. So I'll be back after I fix that microorganism mine, I need to put a splitter here and combine these belts. I think I missed a underground up here for some reason. So, time to go into hands-off mode. First, I'm going to lower that target a little bit. Just go down to 95. It only dips down to 99.3 intermittently, but it was enough to trigger the problem. Then let's go into hands-on mode, reset the science alert, and get going. Hopefully this will update. It's not going. Reset the timer as well. Okay. Everything's ready to go. So I'm going to do those things and then be back. All right, so those are set up. I'm not going to be using this yet, but I want the caravan outposts to have a stockpile when I do want to use them. So let's set up some caravans to fill those up. And I don't want to use up like one caravan for each of these outposts, so I'm going to use a little bit of circuitry to make sure that they get full at the appropriate time. So let's show off how I'm going to set off just one of these things, and then I will do the rest in accelerated time. So, for instance, with this set of, these are going to be stone brick caravan outposts, I'm going to have the caravan drop off to both of them first and then stop at that electric pole. So, empty cargo, empty cargo. Don't wait to have the caravan fully empty itself, because it's not, especially not at the first one. And then at the electric pole, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see if the outposts have their bricks down under a full load. So, for instance, actually, what I should do is I should put this at the top. So let's do that. So go to the electric pole first. Wait for the bricks to be under 30k. I think this requires, yeah, can't use the K on that. Then the caravan will go empty their cargo, and then, well, let's put a get food in one first. Save interrupt. And then it needs to go collect stone. I'm going to use an interrupt for collecting stone as well as for dropping off. And basically, any depot interaction will be using an interrupt for common stuff like ash and stone. So let's add get bricks. And this doesn't need a priority because you basically will always want to go get bricks. So add interrupt condition. In this case, when you're trying to get bricks, you want to have an empty cargo. And then we'll go to each of them in priority order. So the bottom one is the must level. Should and could. So build cargo, build cargo, build cargo. And only wait at the last one. This should be this one set up. I just need, yep, I gave it some food. And you're going to go do your thing. Let's put in one more caravan for this. Is going to be, maybe that's how I broke the previous microRs of mine. The blueprint shotgun doesn't like putting on top of things, which makes sense. So I'm going to do the similar things for these, which require ash, and I will be back after I set up those caravans. Alright, that's done. Hopefully those guys will do their jobs appropriately, although there is no ash or bricks for them to pick up at the moment. Well, I guess one of them took a load of bricks somewhere. Yep, they've successfully dropped it off. So next I need to get some ash going for them. And to do that, I'm going to go over here and set up one of my groups of 4 boilers to have some output onto caravans. So I didn't think ahead about this, or I would have left some more space here, but I can recover some space by using my design that uses electric inserters. So yeah, I'm just going to clear out some space and add some room for some caravan outposts. Be back after I've done that. Okay, so that is set up now, and I'm going to do something similar with this set of caravan outposts. Rather than having one caravan for each of them, I'm going to set up one caravan to pick up from all of them, and just wait for there to be 30k ash total in all of these. So, same idea as before. I just need to set up, in this case, it's going to be a drop-off ash could level, because this is not required at all. When I have cargo item count ash greater than or equal to, I guess equal to just works as well. equals 30K. And then it's going to drop off into the only could ash depot. So we'll just cargo there and wait for it to empty out. So in this case, what's nice though is that, for instance, if some accident happened and there was not enough ash in there, it would restart this interrupt if it didn't fill up, because the interrupt would trigger again when there was less than if it got to the end of the cycle and it didn't fill up with ash fully. So just like before, I'm going to set up. Let's go to the circuit full first. Wait for ash to be greater than 30K. And then it'll go to each of the depots and fill up from there. Nope, wrong. Yep, fill up your cargo. And that's another happy, useful caravan doing my bidding for me. So, go get a bigger supply of food, because I only gave you some snacks. And that should be it for setting up this system. I'll have to come back and set up more brick caravan outposts and probably more ash caravan outposts. Definitely more caravan outposts, because even if I go and add yellow inserters to that, that's at most 4 lines of ash, and I'll need more than that. But I think I'm going to be done with that task for now. And then last thing I really want to work on is setting up more basic substrate. So the thing is, once I get hot air will act basically as a productivity module for the things that you can apply it to. And what you can apply it to at this level is certain glass processes. So I'll be able to get 50% more glassware out of my existing builds, so the Raux, the latex, etc. But I don't have, so that I'll be able to do 180 pi 1 per minute, except, of course, that I need more basic substrate. So I'm going to work on building that out, and also maybe a little bit of finishing off this base cleanup. And yeah, that's going to be the whole episode for me. Also, watching that pi 1 actually maintains its level now. Seems like it's working out. And I definitely don't want to jinx it, but yeah, let's hope that works. Yeah, during this hands-off period, we'll be hitting 100 hours, and I don't know if I'll do a retrospective or just keep plowing along, but it is something of a milestone. So be back soon. Okay, so that's some progress. Not as much as I would have liked, but I was running low on air core inductors at the bootstrap base anyway. So I need some time to pile those back up. I had some, but not like a ton more small parts. So I'm going to jump into hands-off mode now. I did lower, yeah, I lowered that. So next session, I should definitely have coke processing, so I'll be able to set that up. Probably will not have hot air quite yet, but maybe because I have a jump on it already, I'll be able to get to it before the end of the episode, and then switch over to using hot air for some of these processes. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Looking forward to seeing you next time.